All right, so let's test the sound quality for this thing.
Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute.
Wow, this is really loud, man.
I don't need a guide, follow lights.
All right, so if you think that I was testing the MacBook Pro speakers, you're close, but not really. Although the MacBook Pro speakers are the best in the market, I am actually testing this Bluetooth speaker, the JBL Go 3, which I am going to review in this video. So I was extremely impressed with this speaker. I'm going to talk about all the pros and cons for the speaker, why I got this speaker, and why I'm so in love with it right now. Stay tuned. Let's talk a little bit about the specs for this incredible product. The JBL Go 3 is an ultra compact size, and it is IP67 waterproof and dustproof, so that means you can go almost anywhere you want. Because it's dustproof as well, you can take it absolutely anywhere you want. It's got wireless Bluetooth streaming, so you can wirelessly stream music from your phone or tablet or any other Bluetooth enabled device. And according to JBL, it has 5 hours of playtime. But in my tests, it could go way beyond 5 hours. It can reach all the way up to 9 or even 10 hours. So don't sweat the small stuff like charging the battery. That's pretty much amazing. You've got Bluetooth 5.1, which is finally included in this model. You've got an output power of 4.2 watts, which is a very nice step from the 3-watt JBL Go 2. As for the battery, you've got a lithium-ion polymer 2.7 watt-hour battery with a charging time of 2.5 hours. So the first thing that you're going to notice about this incredible small Bluetooth speaker is its extremely portable size. I mean, look at this thing. You can slip this thing in anything, like in a pocket or in your backpack or in a bag. I don't even think you need a cover for this thing. I mean, it's pretty cool, and it's very practical and very affordable. So it comes with a plastic affair. As you can see this, it's actually rubberized. It's almost like oval shaped, and it's rounded, and it has a tight knit fabric. Look at this fabric right here. And it has rubberized plastic. I like the shape of the buttons. They're very easy to understand. This is the power button, the Bluetooth button. And this year's model is really nice because once you turn it on, you just press it once like this. And there you go, it starts pairing. Unlike other Bluetooth speakers out there where you have to constantly press it like that, you don't have to do it that way. So I like that. Just press it once, and that's it. And the next thing that you're going to notice is this loop right here, which is very useful. You can hang this thing anywhere you want. You can hang it, for example, in your shower. You can hang it in the bathroom. You can hang it somewhere in the gym. So right now, I'm in the shower, and the JBL is right there. How cool is that, man? This is incredibly useful, and I like the way they put this rubberized plastic here to protect it from fraying. Of course, this thing may not be as durable as last year's model. As a matter of fact, I was a little bit disappointed in this model because last year's model feels sturdier, but now I'm actually in love with this thing. I love this feel, and it's actually light. How is this thing different from the JBL Go 2? Now, this is a step up from the JBL Go 2 because the JBL Go 2 had an IPX7 rating, which means that it's water resistant, but not dust resistant. This is dust resistant as well. So this can take anything that you throw at it like a champ. And the most important thing is that it has USB-C. How many other speakers out there still have micro USB? And that's a disaster. I mean, come on guys, we have to have USB-C. It is just the way it is. And this has USB-C, which is a big bonus. I like the big buttons here. You've got a play button, a minus button, and a plus button, so it's very simple. However, it doesn't come with a 3.5 millimeter port for wired listening. And honestly, I don't think that's such a big deal, at least not for me. I don't care about that. The battery for this thing is 5 hours. And like I said in the beginning, actually you might get more than 5 hours. I'm getting about 8 or 9 hours with this thing. So I got another brand JBL Go 3 speaker just to show you, and I want to unbox it again. So let's go through the unboxing experience together, and let's find out what we get inside this box. So as soon as you open it, this is what you get. Of course, you get the speaker right here, and then you get this stuff. So you have You've got the wire. This is a USB-C wire. And then you've got the paperwork. Let's have a look at this. You get a warranty card. You've got a quick start guide that shows you everything. Check this out. So that's what's in the box, the Bluetooth pairing. That's how you can pair it. That's how you can play. That's how you can charge. Waterproof, the technical specifications. The signal to noise ratio is 85 decibels. So for all of you audiophiles out there, I think you might find this useful. Now this is the safety instruction and warranty card. This speaker just caught my attention. It is incredibly light, very portable. I like how strong it is. I like how durable it is, and I love this loop, very practical. But all of this does not matter if the sound is not good enough. So let's go ahead and test this speaker. Just to show you a quick comparison, now the sound's going to come from my MacBook Pro speakers, which are the best speakers in any laptop. So let's see how that's going to go. The difference is huge. I mean, these are supposed to be the best speakers in the market right now, but this tiny, inexpensive speaker sounds way better than this extremely expensive laptop. So my advice to you is, if you've got a laptop with terrible speakers, or let's just say okay speakers, even this MacBook Pro speakers. Now I'm using this with my gaming laptop. I'm using this with the Razer Blade. I still have my Megaboom 3, and I love my Megaboom 3, but unfortunately the Megaboom is a little bit, well, I'm not going to say unwieldy, but it's hard to carry when you want something, when you get something as portable as this. Don't get me wrong, I still love my Megaboom and I still use it, but this has occupied a special place in my heart. This tiny little thing, so useful, so practical, so portable. I love this speaker. The advantages would be this thing has a loop. That's really practical, so you can just put it anywhere, hang it anywhere you want. It's USB-C. That's very important. I love that. It's rugged. It's very durable. It's rugged. And it's IP67, unlike the previous generation. So this is IP67. It's dustproof as well. I like the big buttons. I like this rubberized feel here. It's very easy. I mean, look at that. Just place it like this, or if you want, you can place it like that. But I don't recommend placing it like this. It would sound better like that. And of course, the main advantage would be the sound quality. This thing has incredible sound quality. And I like the buttons. I like how easy and simple the button design is. I like the one-touch thing without having to keep pressing it all the time for the pairing. The sound quality is incredible. I can't believe that you get this kind of bass in this form factor. So these are the advantages that I can think of for this little Bluetooth speaker. Now for the disadvantages, I'd say this fabric might fray in not maybe a short period of time, but over time this is going to fray. So quality-wise, I'm not exactly sure. I mean, you can see a little bit of fraying here. That might be a disadvantage. And another disadvantage would be the 5-hour capacity. However, even though JBL says 5 hours, some people are actually getting 10 hours. I'm getting 9 hours. So it depends on what you're listening to, but the official specs say you get 5 hours of listening time. It's going to sink in the water. So unlike the Megaboom 3, this thing does not float in the water. But I don't think it's a big disadvantage. I mean, for me at least, I'm not going to be exactly throwing this in a pool anytime soon. Even though this is water resistant and it's IP67, I am not going to do that. I don't know about you, but I am not going to do that. So that's not a big deal for me. So I think, in my humble opinion, that this is the best, absolute best micro Bluetooth speaker that you can get your hands on right now. It's very useful, very portable. As a matter of fact, I was so happy with this that I bought so many of these and I started giving them away to my friends and family because of how useful this thing is. I have a feeling that every person should have one of these things in their back pocket. I mean, you'd never know when you might need some extra bass, some extra sound, and this can definitely augment your laptop's speakers, because most of the speakers in laptops are terrible. In my humble opinion, This can be the biggest augmentation for your laptop. Yeah, I'm using the same terminology from Deus Ex, and I like that terminology, augmentation. You can upgrade your laptop. So if your laptop comes with mediocre speakers, even this MacBook, by the way, this MacBook Pro has powerful speakers, but this gives it a big upgrade. So you can take this and just put it right behind your laptop like this, and then do it like that, and voila, you've got an amazing speaker. Well, now it's hidden, and you'd think that it's coming from your laptop speakers. But I mean, how cool is that? You get a boost in sound performance with a very, very cheap price. This thing, by the way, costs 100 dirhams on Amazon. You can get discounts. The official price is 159 dirhams, but you can get some big discounts with this thing right now. I found it for 100 dirhams. So now that you saw all the pros and cons for this speaker, is this speaker good for you? And the answer is only you can answer this question. So before you buy this speaker, when you go to the store, check out the feel, the look, and most importantly, the sound quality. You may or may not like the sound quality, but after everything that you've seen and after everything that I've seen from this speaker, I am extremely impressed. I mean, the kind of bass and the kind of loudness that you get from this tiny form factor is just incredible. Do I recommend the speaker? Absolutely yes. Go for it if you want something very cheap, something very portable, and something very convenient as well. And don't forget, like I said, this simple and inexpensive solution can be the answer to a weak laptop speaker, or even a computer for that matter. How many laptops you see these days with terrible speakers? And I'm looking at you gaming laptops out there. This simple and inexpensive solution would turn your gaming laptop into a monster with bass. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a like. And if you really like this video, subscribe to my channel and have a great one. I'm gonna go listen to this.